If the field could talk, right, there'd be a lot of cool stories I think it would tell. We've been pretty fortunate. Some pretty cool names have come through here.
If you're looking for a flashy stadium, state-of-the-art facilities, and tailgates, you've come to the wrong place. But if you want history, grit, and bare-bones baseball, you may have just found heaven.
We preach for teams to come at us because we know we're going to beat them.
Baseball breathes life into Coolidge, Arizona. It's a place where the number of cotton plants is likely larger than the number of people that call it home, and where the sound of silence is only interrupted by the crack of a bat.
The college life or the parties or the football games are all secondary because we don't have any of those.
It doesn't seem like this would be an easy sell to some 18 and 19-year-old kids, but they're flocking to Central Arizona Community College and to head coach Anthony Gillich from other countries and continents.
I try not to sell them. I try to just kind of talk about the things I believe in.
Gillich's philosophy is built on maximum effort and no excuses.
I mean, we don't have the facilities or the amenities or maybe the travel budget or the recruiting budget, but we have the field, we have the time, we have the bats and the balls. And there's not a lot of other distractions going on, so I think usually the coaches that remain here and certainly the players are here to work. We hold people accountable, so there's not really an excuse to hang your hat on. It's like, if you didn't get it done, you didn't get it done.
In baseball, numbers tell a story. For Gillich, that story is one of staggering success. In his 7 years at the helm, he's quickly become the program's winningest coach with a 730 winning percentage. Last year, he led his team to the most successful season in program history, losing just 9 games out of 60. Gillich's stat line certainly speaks for itself, but it becomes even more impressive when you consider the program's success started long before he had even heard about Central Arizona College. The program was founded in 1976. Since then, well over 150 players have been drafted into the majors. 19 have played in Major League Baseball. Central Arizona was the catapult that launched Doug Mathis, now the Texas Rangers pitching coach, and many others into the major leagues. It's where 5-time MLB All-Star Doug Jones threw a no-hitter in 1978. It's where 3-time National Coach of the Year and University of Arizona legend Mike Candrea played baseball and then got his coaching start as an assistant with the baseball team. It's where World Series champion and 2-time Gold Glove winner Ian Kinsler hit .408 and stole 22 bases in 54 games. And it's where 3 separate head coaches have each won a national championship in the last 50 years.
It's not just like, hey, the program got hot for a 10-year span.
The first title came in 1976 under their first head coach, Kenny Richardson. The second one, it didn't come until 26 years later in 2002 under Clint Myers, who went on to win 2 NCAA Women's College World Series championships at Arizona State. Gillich earned the most recent championship 3 years ago in 2019.
And I think there's just a responsibility. I know I feel it. Like, the program's been good for a long time, so I certainly don't want it to, go downhill on my watch, and so I kind of feel that burden.
The real secret to Gillich's success lies in understanding that he is the product of all the other Central head coaches who've come before him. He studied them and made it a point to speak to as many as he could. He chatted with Richardson about a Central rite of passage, running this rigorous mountain that becomes more of a climb than a run in the Arizona heat.
I asked jokingly, did you ever guys run the mountain? And he'd just be like, every damn day. I guess that's how they would start practice every day.
He's heard rumors and stories from alumni who built the foundation and set the precedent for accepting nothing but winning.
The 76 team always tells stories all the time, and they won a national championship. But after losses, he would drop them off at the exit off the 10 and make them run home.
He's taken it all in and studied it, the history, the tradition, the different approaches, and the philosophies, and he's put his own spin on it. The numbers, they don't lie. What he's doing is working.
Stealing a base, falling dirt, delay, all that kind of stuff. And one phrase we use in our program is 2.85%. And so what that means is we have 31 players, we have 4 coaches, so that's 35 people in the program. If you divide that into 100, that's 2.85%. It shows that everyone has value.
Success is important in life and in baseball, but that's not what matters to Coolidge. What does is showing each of his 2.85% that this is their field of dreams. And much like the greats who have rounded these bases before them, playing baseball here under his guidance on this diamond, surrounded by cotton fields in the middle of nowhere, can carry them to places they once only dreamed of.
It's certainly a special place. I would describe it as that for sure.
In Coolidge, Bailey O'Carroll, KOLD News 13.
Good job. What can I say?